Hello everyone. So in this video we will be going to look in one program that is of chapter 2. In this program we will be looking into a program related to a class and its functionality that we all discussed in previous video. So now the question is, create a class electricity bill which will store data like name, address, unit consumed, cost per unit and total amount payable. So in this question already the class name, what data members we have to take is already mentioned in the question. So we have to follow that particular data members and the name identifiers given in the question only. We cannot take our own identifiers to solve this program. So now let's go directly into BlueJ and solve this program. So now we know that we have to take class name as electricity bill. So I will take the same name and we will take import, we will take util package so that we can use scanner class and take inputs of the values that user wants to enter, that is given in the question. So public class electricity bill now here the method is not mentioned, that what method we have to take. So I will directly take main method which will have all the variables that is mentioned in the question. Now the variables that we need to take, the first is name. So for name, what kind of data type we have to use? So name contains alphabets. So for storing alphabets that has multiple characters, so we will be using string. So string name. Also there is one variable that is address, that we also need to store address. So for that also we will be using string. Now next is unit consumed. So unit consumed is always in a number form, number that can be in decimal also. So I will be taking float for that unit consumed. So I will take units consumed, units underscore C. Next we have cost per unit. So cost per unit can also be in decimal form. So cost per unit I will take CPU and total amount that will be calculated, that I will take as amount. So these are the variables that we need to use in our program. Now we need to create scanner object. So I will take scanner sc equals to new scanner system.in. First we will take input of name, address I will take same, address equals to sc dot next line. Now I will take input of units that are consumed. So units consumed is equals to sc dot next float. So this is the function which takes input of the number that is entered in a floating form. Next I have to take input of cost per unit. So CPU equals to sc dot next float, because that is also in float type. And for calculating amount we will take multiplication of units consumed and cost per unit. So amount equals to units consumed multiplied by the cost per unit. So this will simply calculate the amount that he has to pay. Now we will need to print all these values. So I will print this in a bill format. Now here I have taken name equals to sc dot next line, address equals to this. So before that we have to take some printing statement so that user comes to know that what he has to enter. So I will take here enter name, so that he comes to know that at this point he has to enter his name. Simply here also I will ask enter address. Here I will ask enter units consumed. And I will enter here enter cost per unit in rupees. So now this completes the program. Now we simply have to execute this. So now here they are asking name, so I will enter name as Ajay. I will enter address as, I will take simply random numbers A 789 Mumbai. Now enter units consumed, so I will take 564 and cost per unit, so cost per unit I will take 11.2. So now this will give me the output as name equals to Ajay, address is this, unit consumed this, cost per unit is 11.2, and at the end amount payable is 6316.8. So if we multiply cost per unit and the units consumed, then we will get this value. So this is how we can do this kind of program. Now if you have any questions related to this program, you can ask your question in comment box, and if you have any other question that you are not able to solve, then you can send your questions on my mail ID. I will try to solve your questions.